Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Kanushi's Corner. I'm Kanushi. This time what was supposed to be an unboxing video more became a review video. I've got the Final Fantasy 2-player starter set here. Comes with a handy guide on how to play the game. It's a lot like Magic if you're familiar. It's a slight color breakdown. There's all the rules. Everything you could want to know is on this sheet. It's got a backside too. This describes your zones, how there's effect stacking, there's a stack, resolution, flow of the game. This is how attacking works. Yeah, it's a cool little sheet that it comes with. So that's all you need for that. As far as the decks that it comes with, these were it's about $25 for both of them. The whole thing, which is cool. First, here, let me take this out of the sleeve. If I can get it careful. They're a little tight in the sleeves. I use regular Magic sleeves, and they're slightly bigger than MTG cards, but beautiful foiling on that. Really cool. What is it? Like the post time skip Noctis. Very pretty. But yeah, I'll kind of thumb through this one first. We'll get to Ardyn in a second. So you get the 3 Noctises, 3 Ignis, 3 Prompto, 3 Chocobos, of course, right after Prompto, 3 Thieves, 3 of a different kind of Chocobo, 3 Silky, Sliff. If you can tell, there's 3 of each thing. So, yeah. This version of Gladiolas and then this version of Gladiolas, they both do different things. Ignis, some young Noctis. Oh, well, there's only 2 Ignises and Gladios. Okay, never mind. So you get 2 of those things, 2 of those things. 2 Cores, 3 Regises, 2 Calices, 2 Cindies, 2 Sids, and then some Titans for your summons, and Iris to finish out the pile. So, it's definitely the protagonist side. Then we have Ardyn over here. And this guy, oh boy, the final boss, the second big bad. I do love that rainbow foil on the flat front like that. It's really cool. But yeah, so let's go through this one. So you get the 3 Ardyns, 3 Ravus, 3 Warriors, 3 Idolus. I can't remember how to say the Emperor's name. 3 Black Mages, some Lility, some Crystal Chronicles, neat. Balasa, Bahamut, Aranea, yeah, the Dragoon in 15, so that's cool. Glauca, yeah, he's one of the captain dudes, right. Different version of Ravus 3 times over, different version of Selkie, some Dragoon in the proper armor from 14, Yuki from Crystal Chronicles, Ramu, 3 versions of Ramu, and 2 versions of this Kana Kamui from 13-2. Haven't played that one. It's on my list, but yeah, that's a monster. So cool. So as you can see, this is more of the not necessarily the bad guys. I mean, Ravus and Aranea are, say those 2 are the main antagonists. But yeah, cool stuff. So I'm gonna see how they play. My spouse and I are gonna take them for a few games, and I'll get back to y'all. We'll see how that goes. And we're back. So we did those games. I was running this deck, the purple. Well, it's not called Lightning Fire. Yeah. So this one right here, got it all nice and shuffled up, and it was pretty cool. It was cool to run it. Lightning and Fire, very like Bernie break stuff. I would say the MVP. Gosh, I just saw her. Of the deck was one of my favorite characters. There you go, Aranea, right here. She, with the haste first strike, whenever she enters, an EX burst means that if you flip her for the damage for the game, this happens, and then also damage 5. So if you have 5 or more damage, this happens. So she can potentially, at least if I'm reading this right, if I'm not, correct me in the comments below, please. But she breaks 2 things, has haste, first strike, so you can put her out, slap with her. She's breaking stuff, she's clearing the field. And then, of course, Ardyn, the box 1, which if his ability can break a guy, make it lose all abilities and break it, which is great. And then once that guy has been broken, you get a reduction on guys, so you can drop them out pretty quick. It was really cool. On the other side was Noctis and the gang. There's the shiny Noctis again, and I would say the MVP of this one was probably Gladiolus. Don't get me wrong, Ignis, not this Ignis, like all of them work. They all work together really good, because if Noctis is out, and of course Noctis, yeah, if Noctis is out, anyone that comes onto the field does its damage to something else on your opponent's field. So my spouse would get Noctis out. First off, she would tutor, because you can tutor with Cindy. She's like deep in here, I guess. But you can tutor with Cindy and get 2 final category 15, so Final Fantasy 15 characters, add them to your hand. And then she got Noctis. I should have just pulled these out instead of going through this like a goober. But then she would get Noctis and one other one that she wanted, and then play him. And you can search for a job retainer. So a lot of these are retainer. If you look at Ignis here, retainer and retainer, not her, but he's a king. So, yeah, that's the bit. You get him out, you get another one to hand, then you have like an extra one in hand. So you kind of just spam. You get Cindy out, and then you spam the field. You put him, and then you get him, and then you can do 9k, and then you get him, and you can do 7k, and so you're removing everything from your opponent's board. And then if you've taken damage, this guy becomes, in Magic terms, vigilant. It's called Brave here. So he becomes a 1,000 power plus Brave. It's pretty, you can't even see that. So he becomes a 1,000 power plus Brave. And, yeah, it was pretty cool. All the rest of the stuff kind of is just more tutor things, some destruction, like this, when it enters, you can put it into the break zone, choose a character, cost 4 more, break it. Both decks have a lot of that. Same thing. This one has Titan. If you cast it, you may remove 1 forward in your break zone from the game as an extra cost. Choose a forward, deal damage to it equal to the power removed by the extra cost. And, removal spell. The Chocobos are... choose 1 forward other than Chocobo gains haste, so they're haste enablers, so you can put down a guy and then put down this, and he gives haste. This one can let your, like, a Gladio and an Ignis, because this is earth and wind, these can now form a party and attack. It's doing a bunch of cool stuff. You definitely tutor out the right cards, spam out a bunch of spam out your party of guys. They all have effects that protect and enhance each other, so it's really good for that. Overall, I'd give it a as someone who played a lot of 15, for better or worse, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. There were a lot of moments when we were playing that I was like, oh, haha, because Revis and Noctis fighting, Revis finally got over on him because the Revis had better attack, or like, all the boys being out on the field and RNA out on the field, but they are kind of like at a stalemate, like in the story at one point. So, yeah, it was really fun. It was really cool. If you liked Final Fantasy 15 or just Final Fantasy in general and card games like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon, I would suggest checking this one out. Like I said, $25. You can get it's all over the place. Just look for Final Fantasy 15 starter kit trading card game, or yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and till next time.